What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Cup, the currently unnamed podcast where we put the T in reality, and we are always the first to quench your thirst. Bienvenue tout le monde à la tasse, ton podcast n'avons pas un nom. I'm sorry to all my francophones out there. This is Quebec. I'm trying to do Quebecois French, and I know y'all look down on that, so
I have no idea what she's saying, but sir.
it's giving. I don't know what she's saying, but girl, I'm living.
I live.
I live. Die. No.
I'm serving. Anyways,
This is gonna.
My name is Aneesa Long, also known as Sam DMV, also known as Sam Zamamanta Verde, your fellow friendly. Wow. Fellow friendly 5'3", trans, non-binary, Filipino, Canadian, mentally unstable, hot mess hailing all the way from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Scarborough, if you want to be specific. Shit. And today I got some Blanca Copico, which is just coffee, with some caramel macchiato mixed into it.
Everybody, okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Will Justice, the #1 Cup super fan, and the Virgo Vixen from New York. Today, in my Yankee cup, we have water because hydration. Aneesa doing French is definitely going to be me when I'm trying to do Spanish for Drag Race España and España All-Star, so definitely excited to talk about this episode.
Ay, lo siento.
Lo siento.
hello, I'm Esmeralda, or Esme, or whatever the fuck you want to call me. I'm doing well. I have water in my cup, and unlike Will, I'm not a Virgo. I am the Pisces pussy, I guess. Mm-hmm.
And I guess if y'all want to know as well, I am an Aquarius. I'm actually
Aquarius airhead.
Yeah, Aquarius air. I'm actually like an Aquarius, like a Cap Aquarius cusp.
I'm a Pisces Aquarius cusp.
I would say I'm a Virgo. What's the one after? Leo?
Leo?
Libra.
Libra. Okay.
Virgo Libra. I'm like a day or two before Libra starts.
Oh yeah, so you're definitely a cusper as well.
I'm
What?
I'm the day that
Crazy.
it switches to Pisces.
Also, I love that this entire like panel is like POCs as well.
Welcome back to the cusp.
Anyways, welcome. We are covering episode 4 of Call Me Mother, titled. Let me get this on my TV screen.
Titled I Still Stand
Of Monsters and Media. I like that. So I think we should just get into it, right? I have thoughts and feelings, mainly because I absolutely adore this eliminated queen. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about her.
Many thoughts, many feelings, many
thoughts. In the words of Lady Morgana, with feelings. Anyways, so we start and we go into I forget.
The mothership.
The mothership, thank you. And wow. Please bear with me.
So we enter back into the mothership.
And someone's just got home and I'm forgetting who, and that is very disrespectful of me.
It was a Maya Fox, right? And
Maya Fox and Seance knows. Two very like big presences, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's definitely not going to be the same without them. Actually, funny thing, I was actually like messaging. I ended up like messaging Seance like out of a whim. Because I was like bored at work one day, and then finally my message came through once I got home, and then they messaged me back, and I was just about to go to sleep.
Nice.
But yes,
Sorry, my dresses. Mm-hmm.
And obviously it's all emotional. Not sure if much happens before the Drag Vantage challenge, but otherwise I think we just get right into the Drag Vantage challenge, and it's pretty. I actually really like this challenge. I don't know about how y'all feel about it, but basically these artists are paired with. Oh no, by random draw.
Mm-hmm. So they pick a golf ball out of a bag, There's 4 colors. If you whoever has your matching color, you have to do their makeup in 20 minutes, I think it was, without a mirror. And the duo that does the best gets some sort of advantage or something, some sort of money, right?
Very much season one of Drag Race US with the little makeover mini
Oh,
that they had.
yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
Yeah, because that also like didn't have any mirrors, right? I remember
Yeah, they
that.
took out the mirrors out of that basement workroom, and apparently there's no mirrors in this mothership. Sadly,
We at least we don't get to see until the end of the episode. But for this episode, yeah, we don't see any mirror. We barely see mirrors in the mothership until the end of the episode.
Mhm.
right?
Um, so yes, they have to paint each other's faces. Who do we get? Who do we get? I know we get Imarra and Makayla,
Hmm.
Mhm. We
and
got
then
Justin and
Pepper.
Pepper.
We get Phoenix and Jessie, and then we get
Weebee.
Weebee and Jenna,
Mhm.
which very much intrigues me. And we get Weebee, I believe, winning. Yes,
Mhm.
Weebee
Hmm.
and Jenna Seppa win the Drag Vantage Challenge. I forget what they win, but I know Freddie has something to do with it. Uh, also, would like to apologize for the lack of energy. I did a 11-hour shift today, so we're barely there.
We've been doing well with these gigantic challenges.
Yeah.
Oh, we have. Um, so then we get fast forwarding a bit. We also get a little moment where all the remaining artists go on the go on to the runway, the main stage, and each house gets like
A guest speaker.
a guest speaker and gives them advice and all that.
Hmm.
Shortly after, like they come up with their looks for the social media monster.
Runway, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So first we get the House of Dulcet, and our lovely speaker for the House of Dulcet has brought in John Cameron Mitchell,
Mm-hmm.
which made me so gagged and so happy.
I I am a theater nerd at heart. Well, I've been becoming a theater nerd at heart for the past couple of years, and to know bits and pieces ahead of like this is amazing because this is like huge for like LGBTQIA plus culture. Um, and it's definitely great that Peppermint brought somebody from Broadway because she also is a Broadway diva herself. Yes.
I've actually seen her perform on Broadway. It's Peppermint's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I have quite the history with Hedwig as well. Thanks to my stepmother. Uh, Carrie, if you're watching this, I doubt you are, but if you are, love you much. Um, but yeah, no, Hedwig was basically helped me come out as
Mm.
a queer person. Like literally, my stepmother had me in a room, and we ended up like watching Hedwig together
Mm-hmm.
because she knew I was who I am.
She knew you were a little.
She knew I was a little um
Mhm. She said, "I know
She
what
knew
you
you were
are."
unique.
She said,
she knew I was
"I
um
know what you are."
she knew I was unique, and she was like, okay, embrace that. We're gonna push it out of you. So yes, and then we go over to the house of glass, and we get Jake Shears.
Mhm.
I don't know much about Jake's Jake
Shakespeare.
Shears. I don't follow the work as much. If either of you have anything to say about
I don't. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Shakespeare. I don't know your work.
Jake Shears,
Well,
will wherever you may be.
well. Hello,
And then
Ginger Minge.
yes, and then for our house of Almany, we get none other than three-time
Winner. No.
winner, I guess, Ginger Minge, uh, which
Hmm.
also made me very happy to see. I am a huge Ginger Minge fan as well. Um, oh, Will, you're back.
My apologies.
You're all
Feeling
good. Um, so is there anything you want to say, like, or you want to say about like Jake Shears? Because Esme and I do not follow them as much or know about their work. So if there's
I don't know
anything,
about them. I don't think I know about
He
them
could walk,
either.
I'm sorry, this man. He could be walking down the street and I wouldn't recognize him. I'm sorry, this
come
man.
on, Kiki Palmer. Um,
Be back.
but yeah, I to me a lot of the advice that each of these like guest speakers gave, all to me all kind of rooted down to like, oh, just finding who you are and running with it and
Mhm.
embracing that.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
obviously, it takes time for each of us. We all take different amounts of time to kind of find ourselves at, especially as drag artists. Um, like myself, I still haven't fully found who I am as a queen. I haven't found my brand. Um, I'm just experimenting, you know. Um,
Mhm.
but yes, very much. A lot of this just stems down to finding who you are, be yourself, and embrace who you are, kind of thing.
Embrace.
Uh, if there's anything else y'all
They
want to,
brought in Ginger. Someone
Yeah.
had Ginger.
Yeah. They brought in Ginger.
oh yes, Barbada brought in Ginger.
Yep. And I love seeing Ginger. She's. I'm glad that she's doing stuff. Still, I sounded shady. I don't know what I was trying to say. No. I don't know what I was trying to say. I forgot. But hi, Ginger.
Gigi Minji, if you're somehow watching this,
We
hope
love
you
you.
and DJ are doing well. We love you very much.
Mhm.
Um, if there's
Okay,
anything,
what
I
else?
don't think there. I know we get like this a walkthrough with Lucinda Mew and Connor. Very attractive, by the way. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and they all kind of are going with their ideas. Um,
Mhm.
about what they're gonna do with this like social media monster category, or and like the superhero kind of it all. Which, by the way, fuck the trolls, fuck the haters.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
We know we get them too. Everyone gets them.
We've all got them.
We've all got them.
We've had our moments of issues on social media.
Yep. And
Yeah.
it can be hard, but you really just got to try to look past, like, keep moving forward.
Hmm.
At the end of the day, a bunch of us are just surviving, living our best life. Um, we're just existing.
We're just
Mhm.
existing. Yeah. Um. Without further ado, let's get to the runway. So, obviously, we have our lovely panel uh, with Fahrenheit, Land Insider, Peppermint Barbada, and Crystal. Um, I am obsessed with these looks.
Me too.
Me three.
For me, it was Landon and Peppermint, and
Yeah.
then yeah,
It
like
was definitely peppermint for me.
it was Peppermint for me, it was Landon for me, and then Barbada had this like reveal moment. It kind of gave me like the performance of it gave me very much like Paloma from Drag Race France,
Mm-hmm.
and how like they presented the their look on the art runway,
Mm-hmm.
which was really cool. Um, but yes, without further ado, let's get to our runways, and I think we are scoring. Yes. Okay. First up, we have Pepper. Oh, and also category is I believe social media monster, something to
Yeah.
do,
Social media monster, social media troll, something like that.
something like that. Someone in the comments, please clarify. Uh, I did not look into this too much, and I will fully take account of that. But yes, first up we have Pepper. What do we think?
I like it. Um, it. I think the best part was the start of her on the runway when she was
Oh
like
yeah,
going through the looking through the ring
the ring
light.
light. Yeah, no, I very much enjoyed this look as well. Um, I don't know for some, but also like at the same time, for some reason, I feel like there's something off about like the lights that are on her shoulder.
I just wish there was more lights, I would say, but I do love the concept of like having the ring lights on the outfit.
I really love that concept.
Yeah,
This concept.
I One thing I will say about the silhouette of this look, this the fabric is giving car sunscreen windshield.
Yeah,
that's
like
immediately what I thought.
I think of
That,
like Blair St. Clair and Dusty Ray Bottoms when
mhm.
they did like the first sewing challenge, I believe. Yeah,
That was a long periodically time ago. I just realized. Um, but this look is I enjoy the silhouette. It's a silhouette that I am fond of. I definitely enjoyed the shoes. I enjoyed the hair.
this the hair and makeup I absolutely love, and I love how
same.
like I love this color scheme as well. Like everything ties in together. Yeah, no, it's just perfectly solid for me. Um, if there's anything else needed to be said,
I
I
love this. I want to like the shoes more, but just don't like the I don't like the strappy part over the base of the like over the top of the foot. Where
that's
just
fair.
like kind of one strap. I wish it kind of went all the way down, or like was instead of just these kind of like almost leg warmers, they were just kind of like actual straps, like were either more of a
Right,
strappy leg or more of a solid boot.
Is this
right.
supposed to be like an equivalent of a shoe cover? Probably.
But
Um,
yeah, I see that. I just it's my favorite thing with this look. Um, yeah, but yeah.
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 Um,
How
I'm
many?
gonna give this a solid like. I'm gonna give it a solid 85.
My score. Young. I'm definitely gonna go with 87.5 on this one.
Okay,
Despite giving her critique, I'm probably giving her the best score out of us, which is a 90.
a 90. Okay. Up next we have Jenna Seppa. I don't know. Like literally, her name means I don't know in
Mm.
French.
Come on, Cyber Troll doll.
Hmm.
I okay. I like this concept.
I like the concept.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It, I don't know how I feel about this execution though.
I don't know how I feel about the shoe. Um, this is giving me very much side character from Buzz on Maggie from Disney Channel. Um, which is a good thing. I actually like that show.
no, but this is just I don't. It could
But
look fun, but I'm not the biggest fan of this outfit.
I would say this is probably something from the rejected storyboards that the animators have made from it. But um oh my god. I enjoyed the concept. I enjoyed the concept. The thing
No.
is execution is
Mhm.
the big benefiting factor of this. Yes, you can have a great concept, but then you could also have like a terrible execution. Um I, for one, have had plenty of great concepts, but terrible executions.
Mhm.
Um, the shoes are giving comfy couture for me. Um,
The shoes don't fit the outfit for me. Like
I
the
think it.
color works, but
Yeah,
the fabric it just feels like it feels like they were only picked because of the color.
yeah. It just looks a bit like I don't want to say basic, but basic to me.
I also
I feel like there could have been more added to it. But I
yeah.
love this concept of like the hand like on the like that's probably my favorite part of it. Like the this
mhm.
arm with the phone.
Yeah, that arm, she looks great. The rest, she's okay. Um, I don't like uh, the skirt part. I don't know. It feels like it's too. Hein shrinks down her torso a lot. Like, I don't know if just, I feel like, I don't know if it's just the angle, but I feel like it just,
Right.
I think she loses shape with it.
I my eyes are too focused on the wig. Um, and that's I think an issue I've had with some drag artists I've recently, where when it comes to like whether I'm on the spaces or I'm on the cup, sometimes I go directly to the wig. Something about the wig gives me herbs, Sims in the City, the video game.
Oh my god!
It gives me Cynthia from Rugrats.
But if the hair was fuller,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's giving Princess Bubblegum's rendition of Cynthia. I'm sorry.
I fucking hate.
Listen, I like creative hairs like this. I like creative hair like this. I love Cynthia from Rugrats' hair. But I'm not so sure about this. But then again, there's always room to grow. This is what the show is about. You know, it's there's always room to grow. But maybe next time she should ask Wig Zaddy for a better wig.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I don't know if this was Wig Zaddy's wig though.
It
This was
better
not.
not.
This was not Wig Zaddy's wig. Definitely. But I would be
No.
like,
I don't think this definitely wasn't Wig Zaddy's wig. I think this was her own
this
wig
is her wig. This is her own wig.
because I believe she had a different wig, like actually from Wig Zaddy, in the
Mhm.
showcase. Um, I also enjoy the prosthesis, like the prosthetic work on like the cheeks and all that.
I enjoyed her.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but
Scores? No,
scores
I'm sorry. Anissa, did you have anything else to say?
no.
Okay, then let's get into scores.
Yeah, let's get into scores.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go.
Oh no, I
You
was,
go
and I
first.
was like, wait, we should go in order. Sorry.
Anissa?
Oh, sure.
Aneesa?
I'll.
Aneesa?
I hate it here. I'll give this.
Aneesa.
I'm gonna give this a. Jenna Seppa, if you see this, just know that I love you very much, and I can't wait for us to meet again. But I'm gonna give this look a 45.
Ooh.
I thought you were gonna plead for a second.
Same.
Oh. Mm, okay. So for my score with this, my cup is half full. It's out of 50.
Sorry, I yawned.
Because I enjoyed the color palette, of course. I love anything silver. I love anything with another color in silver, this type of like fabric. But it's all about execution. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Esme.
Um, Jenna. Jenna, I'm so sorry, sweetie. 45.
Wait, sorry, no, this makes me think. Okay, so in case, just would like to mention it again, in case y'all don't get the joke of Jenna's name. Jenna Seppa in French literally means I don't know. Sorry. So when you said I'm sorry, Esme, it made me think like, yo, what if Jenna had a drag daughter named Gemma, and then Skews, which in a way means I'm sorry, je m'excuse.
Mm.
So Gemma Skews.
Slay.
Anyways, up next, Weebee.
Weebee. I enjoy it.
I enjoyed this. It was fully realized,
Mm-hmm.
but there could have been more added to it. Because without the phones, it's I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm living for this chest out though.
Same.
Me too.
Also, Weebee, if you're out there, would not mind a chance. Anyways, not that I would have one anyways, but
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Aneesa with me is how I'm gonna be like towards Isis on a drag once we start recording Canada Drag Race Crave Original Canada versus the World.
I'm
Um
so sorry, but I am never saying that full fucking name. I'm just saying versus the world.
I am enjoying I do enjoy whenever an artist does have like their chest out, like whether they have hair or not. Whether they're giving full on Chewbacca like Eva Destruction, or just have some bits and pieces of chest hair like Crystal and Weebee. I definitely enjoy it. I actually enjoy this hair.
I enjoy this hair as well.
I enjoy the wig.
I enjoy it, and I am enjoying Weebee as well. Like I'm actually enjoying. I'm kind of enjoying everyone.
Yeah,
Well,
Mhm.
it's like a lighthearted show,
Yeah.
even though there is even though apparently there might be some drama here and there.
I'm not really keeping with any behind the scenes stuff, so if there is, tell me off the air.
right. But yeah, no. I love how Weebee performed this look though. Um, sorry, I'm just getting some stuff in the private chat too. I'm so sorry. But yeah, no. I just feel like there could have been something that could like tie this look all together that would make it match, that would make it fit the category a bit more, because
Mhm.
like it seems like a kind of goth grunge demon look with phones on the belt, just
Mhm.
for the sake of having it out, and the wrist and the arms, just for the sake of having it tie into the category. um but
Everyone had a lot of phones.
sorry.
Everyone had a lot of like almost most of the people I've seen there was like lots of phone stuff, and I'm like, y'all are allowed to have phones unless somehow y'all brought fake phones for the competition.
I mean, Alona really walked in with a phone.
I mean,
I
yeah,
just the prop set of fake phones. It's
it,
been a
I'm
fake
sure it
phone.
was a fake phone, but just the fact that that happened, I was like, yo, that's iconic. I love that.
it was definitely one of them fake phones you could get on like Amazon, which I love and adore. Um, no, I love me a fake phone to like carry around or whatever.
Anyways, back to Weebee. If there's nothing more to say, if we're ready to give scores, I'm gonna start off with a 65.
Yeah,
I've seen better from Weebee.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one, Aneesa. 65 for me. It's I like it, but there is better that we've seen, and there might be better that we might have later.
Mhm. Um, so I'm gonna go with something quite shocking and quite different. I'm gonna go with 65 as well. Um,
Oh,
but I think this is a good look. I think we've seen better. It's not my favorite look that we've seen on this runway either, for this category either. She's looked I feel like she has really good looks. I feel like this is not a bad look. I feel like she could have just brought this a little bit further, knowing what else she's brought to the runway.
right. Um, Up next we have Phoenix Black. We go into the House of Glass.
I love this great photo.
I did not do this PowerPoint. Just would like to say shout out to
Oh,
Logan.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
I was about to say no, because I was about to say I could have just went on Drag Latino and got. Ooh, never mind, never mind.
Oop.
What do you mean? I get all my. What do you mean? I get all my stuff from OutTV?
Anyways, Phoenix Black. I I love this, honestly. Or sorry, not love. I like it. Like it's definitely more than a half full for me. And I like. And I feel
Anyways,
Hmm.
anyways, respectfully disagree. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. Not no.
I'll agree with that. Not my favorite of the looks this week, but I like this better than what Phoenix wore last week.
Definitely, this is from for me. This is better
It's
than
an
anything.
improvement, but doesn't mean it's something I still like.
Fair,
This is like an improvement from the past 2 weeks for me because I've had issues with some of her looks for the past 2 weeks.
right?
Um, Listen, I love a bodysuit, but sometimes we need to elevate said bodysuit.
Like, is this the best
Um,
she looked? Yes. But I feel like I wouldn't have gone the category from this at
Bless
all.
you.
Thank you.
I think
Um,
that's my main issue is I do not would have never gotten the category that she chose for that this was supposed to be.
I was like, what does white have to do with social media?
And like
What's
I
her?
guess
I
there's
think
like a
I
phone
think it
whip,
was
but like I didn't even see
yeah.
that until she started
I get
using it.
yeah. I thought the chains kind of and with the phone at the end kind of really tied it all together. Kind
Hmm.
of because it makes me think like, oh, chain links, email chain. Which, by the way, please stop giving into chain links or like chain letters and whatever. The whole like, if you do this, you will die, or if you do this, you will go to heaven. Like it or share it, and
Email
you
this,
will
send this to
feel
10 people, or Miss Miss Little Pig Girl will come into your room and suckle on your toes.
right.
I feel like the only good chain things I would get is some of those asks from Tumblr, where it's like send it to somebody that you love, so that you appreciate them. But I do hate chainmail and stuff. I hate phishing scams, especially since my college had lots of phishing scams, and I've been close to subject of having phishing scams.
Mm.
Right. I also noticed she changed up her makeup a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a lot more going up than going out, which
Hmm.
I'm not necessarily opposed to. Especially for this runway. Um, but yeah, no, I think it's relatively solid. Only thing is, I just wish this like dress fit because it's actually it's a decent dress. It's not a bad dress at all. It's just it doesn't quite fit as well as it should have. Unless that's what she was trying to go for.
Are we ready to score?
I think I think unless Will you had something to say.
Um, whew, I like the chain detail, definitely. Chain link, chain mail. Sometimes we're stuck in the shackles of social media. That could definitely be a meaningful thing. No, I'm ready for scores.
Okay. I'm gonna give this a 75.
For me, my score would be a 70. It's definitely more than half full. It's again, it's better than last week and the week before that. I can't wait to see what else she's gonna bring. I can't wait to see how more elevated the rest of these artists are gonna be in the next coming weeks.
Yep. And
I think she
Esme.
looks great. I think her makeup looks great. I think this is like a great look. I feel like I still just didn't really get that it was for this theme until she started with the phone. So like I wanted to read more completely as on theme with this. But so with that I'm gonna have to give her 65. I think she still looks great.
Work La Diva. Um, Up next, Jessie Preciuse. I'm obsessed with this. I I thought Jessie ate, left no crumbs. This is everything to me.
Jesse has been killing it with these rumor presentations, and I love that for them. And definitely adore Jesse Adegag a bit. Jesse, if you are available, Twitter is down below in the ticker. We could talk, we could chat. Elon may have locked me from tweeting, but the
I think
DMs are
Jessie has a
still open.
boyfriend. No, I think Jessie has a partner. No.
Oop, my
Oh,
apologies. But then again, I do. But then
you
again,
could be
I
the third. If Jesse and their partner looks across from you at a bar and said, what would you feel?
it will give very much. My Twitter and I thought you're My Twitter and I saw your vibe across the room, and we really think you should join our alliance. Um, my apologies to Jesse's partner, but again, I love a weatherman. Weather people are great people. I love meteorology since I was a child. So yeah.
Mm.
Other than that, Jesse, you are stunning. You are giving me life. Before we even get the scores, I definitely would say this is getting a high score for me.
This is also
This
getting a score from me.
this is getting a high score for me as well. She looks great. You can't. It's hard to see in this photo, but like the cat ears that she has, the little detail with the hair, the whisker, like everything in this is great.
Hmm.
The dress also itself is really, really great. Great. It's just great. You know, it's
Hmm.
fashion.
No, and I know that Jesse kind of gave us a bit of a peek of that this dress as well, and that had me excited right off the bat. And then they walked onto this runway, and I was like, yes, sell the garment. They performed as a catfish too. This was like the actual fish, not like a not a catfisher. Just really,
Yeah,
um,
I love me a play on words.
I
Hmm.
really do love me a play on words too. No, my cup is full for this.
Yeah, full.
Mine is overflowing. Hmm.
I'm gonna, I this is definitely one of my top three books.
Hmm.
Um, up next
You know, she whoa.
we have Imarra. Um,
How did you
sweetie,
say it?
sweetie, Imarra.
This is your off week.
This definitely
This was
will.
her off week, and
Okay, I get the concept. I enjoyed the approach on it. Just the execution of like this look alone, um, is not my favorite. It gave me Jenna Seppa trying to get into doing Jenna Seppa doing the yoga routine. Like it's like a because it's like a windbreaker, right? It's like a
mm,
Yeah,
oh no,
I think I have to.
oh no,
I think I have a windbreaker in my closet that is also pink as well.
oh no.
I need to
Sorry,
give myself a
I
quick.
I got a I got a
Here's a,
vision. I got like a That's So Raven vision of this outfit. Thank God Logan isn't here, but I'm the queen you like to see, Elliot with two T's. Yeah, yeah.
nope, 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 nope. We do not talk about them.
Stick it in shadow list.
uh, um, I hate this. Um, I mean, Imarra has a great body.
Hmm.
Um, the makeup looks great like always.
Hmm.
I enjoy the performance of this look. It gave it gave me very much what she was trying to go for. It's just when we look at this as a runway look, it's not her strongest.
It's not her
Yeah,
strongest. It's not the. It's one of the weakest ones on the runway to me as well.
this
Yeah,
Um,
was her. This was her off week, and it didn't go well.
this is her off week, and then she got booted off.
unfortunately.
Spoiler.
Um,
Unfortunately, spoiler. Um, my poor sis. I I love the concept, but after seeing the past couple of looks you brought us, Amara, this feels like a downgrade.
Hmm.
very
I'm
much.
extremely disappointed.
Well,
Um,
when my mother yelled at me like this was because she loved me.
That was me.
We were rooting for
I
you. We
was
were
rooting,
all
all
rooting for
rooting for
We
you.
were all rooting for you.
I was rooting for us.
Learn something from this.
I was rooting for you.
I'm
Um,
sad.
if we're ready to do scores, because I think we are. Um, I I'm so sorry. I'm gonna I'm gonna plead the Imarra fifth.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Amara, we love you down, but I'm gonna have to do it as well. I plead the Amara fifth.
I, I, I plead.
Uh,
This is sad.
this actually is really sad. Um, but we do get redemption from these next two looks because
Mm-hmm.
Makayla Couture,
Mother.
Yep.
Actually,
Mother.
she's sister.
mother, sister, matriarch, ate left no crumbs, licked the plate
She's the
clean.
mother I never had. She is this.
I I love the one thing I do love, and I'm gonna say this again for Canada versus the world. I love the color combination of a black garment and some gold attached to it. Like I just love that color palette. I love that color palette since Power Rangers, and I love it now.
Mhm. Yeah, she's the mother I never had. She's the sister everybody would want. She's the friend everybody deserves. I don't know a
For some
better person.
for some reason, I'm getting some. One of the references I have in mind is like Queen of the Damned,
Yes.
Queen Akasha.
Yeah.
I'm getting that. I it's
When
very
Makayla,
it's very
Makayla knew
different.
of the Queen of the Damned.
This, yeah, I was gonna say the same thing too, Will. This is very different than what we've seen from
Her
Michaela. And
makeup
I
is
Michaela,
great with this. The fact that she went all out, like with the teeth as well, like
yeah.
she
Michaela is
does
very
everything with this.
Michaela is very glam a lot, very much regal.
And this is still glam in a way, but like also taken to another level. Like if that makes sense. Like,
Oh yeah.
Willie's still there? Well,
Oh, Will.
This could be
the start of something new.
this is what I was gonna say is this would definitely fit well with the zombie prom from Dracula. This would definitely fit well for that. Because it does mix the elements of like horror, filth, glamour,
Yeah.
most of that. What I will say more on this is like this is literally like very different for her. This is very much this is very much Queen Akasha at the prom.
Mm-hmm.
But I love how this is supposed to be like the social media monster. This is what your this could definitely be what Michaela's sleep paralysis demon looks like. Or her inner saboteur, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I really can't stop looking at her. Like
I'm
this,
trying
she looks amazing.
Beautiful.
I'm trying to
Gorgeous.
it's the way I'm trying to remain unbiased because there might be a week where I have to plead for Miss Michaela.
Don't say that. Don't
Don't
say
say
that.
that. We're not gonna put
Shut
that
up.
out in the
Shut up, Will.
universe.
Let me
Be
take this
quiet.
back. Let me retract my statement.
Thank you. Will never
I-
said anything of the sort.
I
Yeah.
just say I'm trying to remain unbiased. But she looks amazing.
No.
I
Okay. But let's give our scores actually. Because obviously we could go on for hours and days about how much we love Makayla Couture. Um, I'm gonna say my cup is full.
I'm gonna say my cup is overflowing because the coutures know how to do it. In the
They
words of
really do.
in the words of American poet laureate and iconic judge from Legendary, La Roche, you did what needed
Needed
to be
to
done.
be done.
And when we get Couture winning Call Me Mother 2 and versus the World 2, then what?
Mm-hmm.
Esme, your score.
My cup is overflowing. Woo.
Period. No, this is a solid second place for me. Like, but it was like super close. It's super close.
Mm-hmm.
Because last but not least, we have Justin Abit.
Mm-hmm.
I love this look so much.
I love this. I
Sup?
love this.
I love it.
He understood the assignment.
Good job,
This
brother.
is very what?
Good
Anyway.
job, brother Justin.
Brother Justin! He fathered.
He fathered. He fathered.
That's what I thought about Landon too during this episode. I was like, oh, he fathered,
Oh, he Landon father too.
He
fathered,
is the father
dunkled,
I ever had. He is the brother everybody would want.
fathered, dunkled. What else?
No, I just the makeup is everything to me. Like under the ball gag, the ball gag itself, even
The
like I'm living
fucking cape.
for the
The fucking
sparkly
cape.
hat, the suit, the cape,
The suit with the
the
fucking
wires
like.
on the shoulder.
That's the ball gag of the season.
This is like. This feels like a fucking villain from like a movie about like social media. Like, you know,
It's a
this.
very much. It's white Dr. Facilier.
Uh,
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Um,
I love.
No.
In the words of American poet laureate and All Stars winner and recording artist Shandy the Tuck, I live.
I live.
this is what
Yeah.
the screenslaver from Incredible should have looked like.
Oh. Yep. Yep.
Put him in the reboot.
Put him in the remake.
Put him in a reboot.
Put him in the remake.
Live action, Justin Abit, the screenslaver.
Mhm.
Yeah. If we're gonna do scores, I'm ready.
Yes.
And I'm gonna say that this was where my cup was overflowing.
Overflowing, spilt all over the floor. We need to call the janitorial service.
Yeah, I think I saw some of it like flow into my room actually. Yeah, it's right there.
Cindy, my house is flooding. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this look is amazing.
Oh, I'm
And
wet.
yeah. There we go. There's everyone together.
Anyway.
Oh, so then we go into the
not
show.
The outfit changing.
Oh yes, no, yeah, that's because we go into the showcase, and each house has at least like one artist that kind of has a designed look, and I forget whose ideas each of them. Oh, okay. So we have the House of Alchemy, which goes with kind of Weebee's idea and going into this like nature moment, which I really enjoy.
House of Dulcet goes with Makayla's idea.
Yes, and Imarra, just to clarify, is our lovely superhero.
Mhm.
And then we have Jessie, dressed up as a shield. With 13 showing.
Come on, Pokemon Black and White.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember too much from the showcases themselves.
I don't either. The only one I remember, fun fact, is the one that lost.
Right.
I remember bits and pieces.
I remember. Okay, I will say I remember our final scores. And it is with a score from 59 to 60 to 61. Our winning house of the episode is the House of Almani. And being safe with a score of 60, we have our House of Glass, which leaves with 59 points the House of Dulcet, Makayla, Imarra, and Justin Abit in the bottom.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it either, but we have to.
No, the episode's over. Goodbye.
Just before we get into like who went home, these three are like super strong. I thought were all super strong in their own ways. They all brought something different, and even like if one of them went home, like I felt like the other two would make it like pretty far as well, because again they bring so much to the competition.
I see at least one of them from each house going into the finale. This is great. This is great for House of Adam and Eve because last season, nobody from House of Adam and Eve made it to the finale.
Correct.
The way Barbada is keeping this house intact, She's doing a pretty great job as a mother.
She
Chris,
is.
Mhm.
everyone's doing a great job as mothers,
They're mothering.
of course, which is the whole basis of this entire show.
It's
Yes.
not Call Me Father.
They
Sorry,
were
there's someone backstage and I don't know why they're here. Unless you have watched this. But
Who is it?
anyways,
Who is it? Somebody.
nonetheless, House of Josette is in the bottom three. And Peppermint has to decide which between Makayla Couture, Imarra, and Justin Abit have to be eliminated. And Peppermint unfortunately chooses, and it did not surprise me a bit, but Imarra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, it's a sad day on the cup. I
This is for my people who just lost somebody, the best and the baby, the man or the lady. God damn.
Good God. Yeah. No, I once the House of Dulcet was in the bottom, I knew Umara was going. I didn't think Peppermint would choose Michaela, cause and or Justin, cause clearly they both ate this episode.
and Michaela's angels would have been ready to get out Peppermint.
Like very much like Michaela and Justin parented.
It's like if Peppermint got rid of Michaela, it'll be like somebody getting rid of a Chicago queen. The community would like it would just overflow into like the hate mob from SpongeBob or something.
Right.
Suddenly Isis has pitchforks on sale and Kimmy has is like taking care of the fire. And then you have Savannah like in the corner being like ready to like sharpen her tools, being like, yeah.
So without further ado, or with all that being said, thank you all for watching the cup. Again, we apologize for the low energy, especially myself, because I did an 11-hour shift while running on like 5 hours of sleep. But yes, thank you again for watching us. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down there. Yes. Or if you want to, if we're gonna point over there, I don't know how this. Okay, listen.
Somewhere. There's a like and subscribe button. Find it.
Yes.
And if you
or
and
sorry, not or, and hit the bell icon so that you are the first to get our notifications. And if there's any shows you would like us to talk about, feel free to DM at the Cup Reality or at Logan Murphy, which is at Gym Leader Logan, with 2 N's. Or any of us. Our Twitters are down in this ticker below.
TikTok. Oh, it's Lewis.
Or even if you would like to come on the show yourself. Obviously we have our lovely Will Justice.
Come on, Will.
Our #1 Cup super fan. So you can be in his position. But nonetheless, thank you so much for watching. And without further ado, cheers.
cheers.
Cheers. Clinking, clink, 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 clink.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
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 Bye.
Goodbye.
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 Bye.
Bye.
We're
Goodbye.
done. The
Goodbye
show's
and
over.
good night.
Bye.
Cheers.